Hi everybody, Mr. Shin's here. Welcome back. Black! Hello, sir. Congratulations on getting first. Let's see, what are we doing tonight? We're doing, guessed it, Final Fantasy IX. And, yeah, I've been having lots of technical issues lately, and it looks like my bitrate is unstable again, but we're just gonna power through and hope it improves. I don't know what else to do. Can't seem to correct a bad bitrate. I'll check in and see if I'm dropping frames here. If you're experiencing issues, please let me know. 0 drop frames so far so good, I suppose. Okay. Alright, let's continue. Go team, go! Black, thank you so much. Okay, so last time I learned that the place to go was, well, I had to make the story. Oh, and I'm getting attacked. The little GPU that could, indeed. The great sacrifice of the GPU. To make things possible once again. Vivi, Black Magic. Lazara. No, we can't do it. Oh. Vivi needs an ether. Zidane will steal from the bat. Dagger can cure everyone. I don't know if they actually need it. Couldn't steal anything. Okay, now Vivi can. Let's try Thundara. Gene Machine, Botan, hello. How are you guys doing? Nice of you to be here. Just have her attack. When's the PowerPoint building stream going to happen? Says Gene Machine. Gene Machine, I'm not going to build the PowerPoint on stream. It's too embarrassing. Jazzy, hi. Welcome, you guys. Having ice cream. How are you? Oh, that sounds phenomenal. I'm not as good as you are, Botan. But I'm doing okay. How is it embarrassing? You would have to see to know. Stream is looking good. Not a slideshow. Hey, that's a big it's a big plus. Yeah, I think the new GPU. You know what I think honestly happened? Like, even though I have right now, I still have unstable bitrate according to my dashboard. Black, thank you for shouting out G Machine. Well, let's see it, says G Machine. No, G Machine, we're not gonna see it. It's not gonna happen. So I stuck a GTX 660 into my machine, thinking a GPU was better than no GPU, and I had to update it to get NVENC, the NVENC codec, and I think that it just couldn't handle the bitrate that I had it set at, and I think that's why it was a slideshow. What is this thing? Oh, okay. Black, thank you for shouting out Jazzy. You guys, please give Jazzy a follow. She is awesome. I've been watching her a lot lately. She's been playing Minecraft, mainly Hypixel, on Hypixel servers. She's just awesome and fun to watch. You should totally follow her if you haven't. Okay, we're gonna talk to the god here.
So, you found all 5. Let's hear the story. However, the story comprises 4 parts. One of them doesn't belong. Be sure to choose only 4.
Okay. Historian's explanation. The fact they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human. I think beginning is probably where we're going to start. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield.
You choose beginning?
Yes.
Which story is next?
Okay. It's not human. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantuas in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess spell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. That could be it. On their way home, they fell into a trap. Joseph gave his life to save the troop, and the troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. Okay, hero is the end. Human is the very end. I think that's important. Let's do cooperation.
You choose cooperation?
Yes, I do. Which story is the third? On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. Silence. And then hero or human. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, the heroes are also human. Or, although Joseph's death was not reported to his daughter, the manner of his death speaks for itself. This is the story of a true hero.
So which story is last? I don't know.
Either one could be last. Heroes are human, or the story of a true hero. I like human.
You choose human. Let's recite your story. Once upon a time, 33 small countries fought together against an empire. One day, a rebel troop visited a man named Joseph who lived with his daughter. Owing a debt to the troop, he gladly accepted their plea for help. They headed for a cavern in the snowfield. With Joseph's help, the troop defeated the Adamantuas in the snowfield cavern and acquired the goddess bell they needed to enter the Empire's castle. On their way home, they fell into a trap set by a traitor. Joseph gave his life to save the troop. The troop left without telling Joseph's daughter Nellie about the tragedy. The fact that they didn't report Joseph's death to his daughter was indicative of their guilt for failing to protect him. In the end, heroes are also human.
Yeah, I think I'm satisfied. Although, they weren't the heroes. That's the thing that doesn't make sense, but let's try it.
Let me ask you one thing. How come you chose human for the conclusion?
People pass down stories of other people to whom they feel an affinity. People in the story had flaws. We all do. That is why they became heroes in the people's mind.
Loki_the_trickster adjusted the thermostat.
Loki, what are you doing adjusting the thermostat? It's just laughing. Just laughing. I know I'm not going to get through to you, but the thermostat is set right where it needs to be. We can't have you adjusting the thermostat like this. This is insanity. It's been hot, and the grid is stressed. Where's the PowerPoint, Sister Machine? The PowerPoint's coming. To explain. Adjusted it by 0.1 degrees. Loki, that's even, I mean, the turning on and then turning off, for just a 0.1 degree, it puts stress on the system. The air conditioner went out on Monday, and I had to pay for it. We paid for it. We had to pay for it. That's exactly the kind of maintenance that I'm talking about. Black, thank you for shouting out Loki the Trickster, and Loki, thank you for doing adjust the thermostat. Are we sure he is increasing it so that it doesn't turn on? Hi, Atari. Woo! Black, thank you for shouting out Atari. You guys, please give Atari a follow. I've been watching Atari for like 8 or 9 hours a day. Just playing Final Fantasy. Today was Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core. He's hilarious and awesome, and he will make your day brighter. He is also fighting the possession of the ghost of Alec Guinness, and that's very entertaining, although a little scary. G-Machine says, how are you watching Atari for 8 or 9 hours a day and then watching Jazzy a lot? So Atari has been streaming while I work, and so I have Atari on all day, and then Jazzy streams in my evenings. So I have Jazzy on in the evening, like after dinner. Multiple tabs, says Loki. No, in this case, no. In this case, no. Sometimes yes, but in this case, no. Jazzy all night? Not all night. Jazzy only streams for like 4 or 5 hours usually. He flips between us, gives us minimum attention. Atari says, I can't think about Nick Cage with Obi-Wan talking about him like a legend. Oh, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Man, Nick Cage. Plane! Yes, please use the plane emote. Or creature of myth, says Atari. Hide your bats from Atari, it gives him immunity. I really like a raw crab. Kid. Can we get the assistant a broom? Use the plane emote. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't use the plane emote. I will use the plane emote instead. Because it was there. There we go. My pleasure. Alright, Rama is saying something.
I want to know what you think, in your own words.
Me? I am away from my country, but I haven't forgotten about my people.
Your soul is very tense right now. Maybe you'll begin to relax once I become your Eidolon.
Thank you, Black, for using the plane emote.
Thank you. There are many paths. Remember that you alone choose the path on which you walk.
Peridot. Okay. Maybe now. Let's go to Lindblum. Yeah, but can we save first? Hey, old man, you're gone already? What's wrong? I wanted to ask him why he made Dagger play such a silly game. Heroic, human? Those are just things people say after the fact. Hit the deck, everyone, says Atori. Loki says, oh, this ought to be good. What story ending did you choose? I chose human. X-Wings are wild. How do they even fly? Why try to give meaning to what the main character of the story chose? I think the old man would have become her eidolon either way. That's the impression I got. Zidane, Vivi, let's go!
You're exactly right. It's not what the people say afterward. What's important is being true to oneself. She may not have realized it, but when she wished to learn how to use summon magic, the summon power returned to her. Summon magic can be used for good or evil. She is still young, but there is room for growth. So, I chose her as my master. I'll be watching over her. I hope you two will also protect her.
Kitty Tobeans, hello! Wow, Council, hello. When will your audiobook be released? Well, Council, I have auditioned and booked audiobooks in the past, but they're not ones that I'm proud of. However, believe it or not, that's actually through SAG-AFTRA. I am contracted now to look at some audiobooks. I don't know if I will actually end up doing them, but there are honestly some audiobooks on the horizon. Hopefully, probably, fingers crossed. Loki says, I prefer my luxury yacht in my Star Wars D6. Now I get it. Kitty Tobeans, how are you? Snowy McCool, hello. What kind of books? Gene Machine, because I love fantasy books, and that's 99% of what I read these days. I have been looking into reading for some new authored fantasy books. I had a feeling, says Val Council. Gonna read the next spicy romance, I sense it. They're pitching me for all sorts of genres. We will see. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. I'm good, says Tobeans. I'm glad, Mr. Tobeans. Very good. We're doing very well, Snowy. Thank you. Gazzy says, can't wait for your audiobook version of 50 Shades of Grey, as told by, Christian. I'll do that one for free. I hope they are Lovecraftian pulpy goodness as well, Council. Tari says, on the night of a full moon, Nicolas Cage runs out into the desert, takes his shirt off, and screams at it. Spicy fantasy, says Gene Machine. Probably Gene Machine. Bedtimes with Mr. Shins? Victory lap. Yeah, do some kids' stories. Who's pitching you? It's through the union, Gene Machine. So I'm not exactly being pitched. It's like you put your, like, if you have a union number, you can go join this website. And so I put my audition materials up on the site. It's through a couple big publishers, and they, like, if you're interested in reading a project, you kind of submit your profile for that. It's like having an
just
agent,
redeemed bedtime story.
A bedtime story from the Fool. Hello. Okay. So your agent is kind of out of the loop. And it's kind of like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like Facebook for audiobook auditions. So through the website, they send my audition materials to whoever is selling book, and they will listen to it, and if they like it, they will pick me. Black, thank you for shouting out Mr. McCool. You guys, definitely give Mr. McCool a follow. He was playing Dark Souls today. Very good times. How did they decide to start pitching you? Well, I got recognized for some of my audition materials, and got an email from a creator saying they were interested because they had listened to some of my stuff. So yeah. So I know that my stuff is circulating. Can you put 50 Shades as a bedtime story redeemed? No, I cannot, fool. That's not an option. Did they watch your stream? And we're like, no, I doubt that they watch my stream. Because there's no connection between my name and the stream. I hope not, anyway. Black, thank you for shouting out the Kitty Toe Beans. Loki says, it's got a spa, an art gallery, casino, fully equipped bar with professional bar bot, a professional grade cooking robot, and so much more. I want an X-Wing. Fool, which bedtime story would you like? Was your audition material bedtime stories on Twitch? No, most of my audition material is, I keep wanting to say open source. It's not the right thing. It's, not open source. Stuff that is no longer under copyright. So it's like old books. Great Gatsby just left copyright protection, and so I've got a little Great Gatsby. I've got a little bit of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, that kind of stuff. Make sure you cover your walls to avoid bat leak. Everyone says the Atari. I hope they pick you. Thank you, Atari. In my experience, this kind of thing it's like the more you put your numbers game. So eventually it will. Eventually I'll get something. Who knows if it'll be anything good or worth doing, but I'll do it. Stuff is a total banger. Was it cold read, says G Machine? I mean, kind of. I just read the book. Part of the book. Black says, pardon my previous statement. You were talking about legit doing. That's awesome. Potential congrats. No, Black, I thought you were joking. No pardons necessary. Black, thank you for shouting out Vile Council. You guys please follow Vile. He is my coworker. We carpool to the office of Atari every day. And work together.
Cheered 100 bits.
He's been doing speed runs of Portal lately. Vile Council, thank you so much for the bits. His speed runs are really entertaining to watch, and you should definitely give him a follow because he's awesome. Black, why are you so cool, Black? I would like to know. We would all like to know. Atari says, Mr. I can't wait to play a game where we can merge our voices together like the Avengers. Like the Avengers or like Ultron, maybe? Public domain. Thank you, Loki. That's the phrase I was looking for. Royalty free. Yes.
Just cheered 100 bits.
You guys, thank you so much for the bits. That's very generous. Black, I'm gonna go ahead and shout you out. Guys, please give Black a follow. He is a hard-working person. He goes to work, and they make him stay there late so that I miss his stream. I fall asleep before he starts his stream, and it upsets me. So please give Black a follow and catch his streams, and also contact his workplace and tell them not to make him work long. Don't make him work late. It's unfair. It's unfair to all of us. Finger guns to Vile Council. It's like fishing for a bat, I get it, says Atari. It's a numbers game. Read those books. Yes, exactly, Vile. That's it. Vile Shades of Grey, says the fool. What, that's what you've been doing at work, says G-Machine. G-Machine. Okay, you know what? You want to be in the carpool? We'll pick you up. You can be in the carpool. Vile has a partner I want to steal. Oh, is that so, Jess? Oh, yeah. Vile has a 3-month-old baby. How is he even upright? Nobody knows. I don't need a bedtime story. I'm just wasting points, says the fool. Oh, hello, you. Right, you need to go back to bed, please. Speaking of bedtime. Can you go back to bed, please? Thank you for the hug. I love you. It's almost morning. Yeah, you need to go back to bed. It's really close. You need to go back to bed and lay down so you get a little bit of sleep. Good night. My 3-year-old or 5-year-old is up. I can't remember anybody's ages. Okay, fool. If you don't want a bedtime story, I'm going to give you your points back. So you're prepared. She's mine. It's okay, Vile Council. She successfully stole my wife away, and it's fine. It's fine. Tari says, if you like soothing ASMR to the game Portal, follow Vile, or you will stub your toe tomorrow at 3 in the afternoon. Cursed. Kitty Tobian says, I've always wanted to get into voice acting, but I need hella more practice. If you really want to get into it, Kitty Tobians, what I recommend is that you get stuff to be able to record and cut yourself. And then you just find an audition and start auditioning, because auditioning is the best practice. Not after I chat her up, says Jazzy. Oh, Jazzy's she's doing it again. It'd be like Infinity War Part 1, says Atari. I saw Black face Bowser in battle, and it was a tale to tell, let me tell you. Explain yourself, Mr. Shits. What do you mean, Gene Machine? Everything's fine. I'm not even shocked, says Atari. Phil says, no one works as hard as Blacken. How dare he stay at work longer than usual, right? It's not okay. And then he comes and streams. Exactly. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't eat, as far as we know. I've never seen him go to the bathroom. Jazzy says, can't believe Mr. Shin's got just gaslit a child. Jazzy, it's not my... He's always like, is it morning yet? Is it morning yet? And I'm worn down. I'm tired. I'm just like, yes, it's almost morning. And it's not gaslighting. It's relative. It's relative. Because if I say no, it's still 7 hours until morning. Like, when's morning? Was it morning when it gets up? Is morning when the sun rises? Is morning 1 a.m.? Like, I have to explain all that. So it's just easier to say yes, it's morning. He cleared Donkey Kong Country under a flock of bats, says Atari. Hear me out, says a fool. Atari and Blackened are the same person. They don't sleep. My God. You get back in bed, please. It's really close to morning. Yes, please get back in bed. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, that's right, run. Run, child. Could Black and Atari be the same person? Does that mean that both Black and Atari are in danger of being possessed by Alec Guinness? Jazzy says, don't worry, Mr. Shin still gets his wife on weekdays. Yeah, the weekdays. I heard she's a wife stealer. Yeah, she is. She really is. It's okay, though. She steals in the best way. Just weekdays. At least you have a kid excited for life. Gas lamped. That's right. It's not gas lit, it's gas lamped. G Machine says, are you giving parenting advice to lie to your children, says G Machine? It's not advice, it's just it just is what it is. Which is lying. Are some younglings not into it? Ah, the younglings. Is it close to morning? I must know, Kitty Tobians, it's all relative. If you want it to be close to morning, it is. If you don't want it to be close to morning, it's not. Is 12 a.m. morning? It is, isn't it? Or is it? It's nowhere close to morning, says G Machine. G Machine, I encourage you, I implore you to have an open mind about this. Jazzy says, unfortunately, really sad when it happens. Oh, the younglings. No, Black doesn't bear the mark. Sorry. He doesn't bear the mark. They can't be the same. Mr. McCool says, if that's the case, do we get 2 Sauron impressions? As a matter of fact, Mr. McCool, I do have a Christopher Lee impression, but it's not as good as Atari's. So you do get 2 Sauron impressions, but one doesn't come from Black, at least as far as I know. Jazzy says, I am a respectful wife stealer. That is what I have learned. I can confirm that there was much respect. I mean, a sort of powerlessness came along with it, but that's okay. Tari says, me and Black are 2 different Jedis. I mean, human people. The classy profession. Jay, you need to go to bed, please. Oh, yes, you can have a hug. I need you to go lay down. Close your eyes, okay? Thank you. Mr. Shins lives high on the surface of Coruscant. Ah, yes, the city planet. Whoever told you of the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise? The night is darkest before the dawn, says Gene Machine. The Atari was in Lawrence of Arabia. He got $95 million for it. No, that was for Star Wars, never mind. Played a prince. The Prince of Iraq, in fact. Lawrence Does Arabia. That's a different movie. Mr. McCool says, first time I heard it was amazing. It was amazing. Gene Machine says, the child just wanted a hug and you lied to send child away. That is what I do, Gene Machine. I don't want you to have any illusions. Go to sleep, little youngling, dream of little lightsabers and the light side of the Force. This is a future audiobook. I am finally through chat. We're gonna move forward in the game now. Oh no, we're not, because our pre-roll is going off in 30 seconds. So I'm gonna take a 3-minute break. I'm gonna get a drink, and I'm gonna come back, and we will continue this. Oh, you're playing a game? Yes, that. Tis Gene. Okay, yeah, my controller just shut itself off. So yeah, I was totally playing. So gonna run a 3-minute commercial, and take a quick break. I will be right back. Even a Jedi needs a popcorn break. Yes, indeed. All right, see you guys in 3. Thank you for being here, and I will be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging on there. Okay. Tari says, did you know I was in Lawrence of Arabia? Popcorn breaks are a pathway to many abilities, some considered to be unnatural. From a Jedi, I hear. I need Atari to get rest so that I have something to do at work tomorrow. Yeah, I feel that, Vital Counsel. I'm concerned, but you know, somehow, you know, he seems to be getting by with no sleep, sort of like Black. So I guess I'll let him be an adult, as long as it doesn't affect me adversely. Okay. Oh, I have to turn the controller back on. Here we go. We're gonna play this game. The stamina is incredibly impressive. Look, it's Lindblum Castle. Kitty Toby says, I'm surprised Atari doesn't have the stream running with the Xbox logo for 14 hours while he's here. Decides to sleep. It could still happen. I don't think we can turn back once we jump off. What do you want to do? Jump off now. I'm Zidane. Zidane? I want to use summon magic to protect everyone. Be sure to grab the treasure. It's easily missed. Oh, I will look for it. Unless I already missed it. I know you can do it, Dagger. Behind Vivi. Oh, thank you, sir. Zidane! Look! Is that the red road? The treasure is the friends we made along the way. Mr. Shins! Darth Orifice! Hello, sir! It is Lord Orifice. He was a good friend of mine until he turned to evil. Hello there. How's it going, Lord Orifice? Thank you for being here. Which Orifice, indeed. Tari is asleep? It's me, Obi-Wan. Of course I know him. He's me. Those lights must be telepods. They're sending black mages directly inside the castle. Clara, they use summon magic afterwards. No. There. Mother! Dagger! Oh, Evie. Tell him to turn on the stream so I have something to stare at, says the Kitty Toe Beans. Darth Orpheus says, I have brought peace, freedom, justice, and security to my new empire. Game has a whole lot of existential crisis. From a certain point of view. Poor Vivi. Eiko has my heart. I haven't gotten to her yet. God Council says, bedtime for Vile. Good night, Mr. Shin. See you at work tomorrow. Good night, gang. Thanks, Vile Council. Thank you for being here. Enjoyed your stream today. I hope you sleep well, and I will pick you up in the morning in the carpool. Eiko's spine bend is so quiet. Mother, I can't believe you attacked Lindblum. Careful, they might still be around. Vivi, you stay here and hide. No way. It's dangerous here. There are Alexandrian soldiers everywhere. You should stay out of their sight. okay. Darth Orifice says, the dark side is a pathway to many abilities some may consider unnatural. Don't fret. We'll be right back. Sorry, Vivi. It's okay. Just make it quick. He's gonna go wreck shop. I'd know if that was me, says Atari. From a certain point of view.
Are you going to resist us?
Yes, to the death! No, I wouldn't dream of it. Oh, really? I admire your courage. Oh, I didn't expect that. Armed with the Black Mage army and the Eidolons, Queen Braun is invincible.
Resistance will only bring death.
Well, we'll talk about it later.
Finish it off!
Should I?
Should I crush its head? How about its chest?
Stop it, he's a living creature. What did you say? Braun programmed them to kill, but they're still just like anybody else. Lies. They may look human, but that's where the similarity ends. They destroy everything, like wrecking balls destroy buildings. They don't even know we're made of flesh and blood.
I don't care if it lives. My friend was burned alive by it.
They didn't even flinch, even when one of their own got killed. They made monsters seem docile.
If it's human, make it understand how much suffering it caused. Make it understand that it killed my only son. Otherwise, my son's death has no meaning.
Quite a conclusion. How would you like to save the ones you love, says Darth Orifice. Tari says, did you know, Shins? I was in the film Cleopatra. I was in the film Cleopatra and Caesar. I did know that. I read it on Wikipedia. Mommy, Daddy, where are you? Please don't leave me here. People of this country still don't understand. Regent Sid lost the war. Why don't they face the truth? A lot going on in the streets here. Okay, we can go this way, but I want to wait. Mr. Shins, I apologize in advance, but I'm cold.
Darth Orifice 357 adjusted the thermostat.
Darth Orifice, Lord Orifice, I can't believe what you just did. You knew before you did it. You knew that it was wrong. Please, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The thermostat. Follow my path, says the Loki. The thermostat is there to ensure the comfort of the stream, but also to make sure that, that it's set where it is to ensure that we spend, the minimum amount of energy needed. With all these adjustments, I'm afraid it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. Thank you for adjusting the thermostat. This has been Adjust the Thermostat with Mr. Shins. Oh my God. Okay, let's go this way. Can I go in here? Yes, I can. Isn't this a shop? No, it's a hotel. It's 100 gil per night. Do you want to stay here? No, I don't. Upstairs. Tari says, did you know, Shins? I endured the heat once of the harsh planet of Tatooine. For many, many years. For 18 years, watching over a baby boy. Can I help you, Kupo? Yes, let's save Kupo. Save Kupo? Let's save Kupo. Saving everything in slot 1. This was a mistake. Just slot 1 is all we had. I'm in bad with the Jawas. Oh man, guys, if you haven't watched Atari, his Alec Guinness, his Sir Alec Guinness is so good. Just comes in, you never know. You never know when to expect, what to expect. Except when you want to chase a young girl around. Yeah, except then. Ucha shakapuka? Shakapaka? I only speak Hatties, I apologize. Oh, what's this? A Bobo Bird statue. Passed down for generations. If I'm not careful, like I wanna try the Alec Guinness thing, I wanna try it to the thing, but if I'm not careful, I worry that I will be overcome, much like Atari has been overcome by the ghost of Alec Guinness. They don't like my football jokes, though. Is that hot? This has been Dad Jokes with Atari 7800. What's this? An airship fell out of the sky and almost hit me. Thank goodness it was only a small cargo ship. Oh, we're not going this way anymore.
Is someone there? Black mages blinded me. Oh, what a terrible loss. I won't ever see my newborn grandchild's face again.
Oh, that's very sad. Here. They caught me once performing a Jedi mind trick that went wrong. It was awkward.
War is so primitive. Why couldn't they play a card game to settle their differences?
Great question. Phoenix Pinion. I still don't know what that is. I assume it's Phoenix Down, but better? Or worse? How do I get up there to those eggs? I should be able to get to them. Oh, what's here? Oh, Card Collector Volume 8. Okay. Allison Bobalison. Is that Lindblum? What did you do? Allison, it wasn't me. You know it wasn't me. Like my Padawan. My Padawan is awkward. Card games on motorcycles, says Loki. Genocide. Yes, indeed. I committed genocide. But it wasn't me. It was Queen Braun.
Do you know a rebel group called Vigilantes?
No.
If you do, you must report it to me right away.
Yeah, I'll be sure and do that. Bit of both. Pinions can only be used in battles, and a certain person can learn a summon from it. Oh. Allison, do you know Boba Fett? Not personally, is he cool? I met his father. I'm dying. The industrial district is gone, and the business and theater districts are also in ruins.
Allocate soldiers to the reconstruction. We must get the citizens' lives back on track.
Anybody with a beard talks like that.
Yes, sir.
Django. Django Fett?
Princess Garnet, Master Zidane, glad to see you both safe.
Where is Uncle Sid? Is the Regent safe?
Yes, Princess. The castle was spared. Regent Sid is alive.
Thank goodness.
I will take you to see him.
Atmos was a hungry boy.
Princess Garnet is back.
Uncle Sid!
Garnet, I thought Bronn had imprisoned you.
Zidane rescued me.
Thank you, Zidane.
But Freya, Steiner, and Beatrix were left behind.
Ah, the renowned General Beatrix. I don't think you'll have anything to worry about.
I don't think so either, Dagger. We wound up in Pinnacle Rocks instead of Trino, but they'll be fine on their own.
Pinnacle? Did you ride the Gargant?
How did you know?
It's my job to know the land surrounding my country. However, I sometimes lack foresight. Bronn was after the Eidolons, that much I knew. But I underestimated the power of the Eidolons. Maybe I deserve to be cursed with this body. I'm glad you surrendered. Leia resisted and perished. What should I say? What can I do? Hey, we got a live one here. Watch out, it might attack. Hey, this one's much smaller than the others. Ouch, let me go, I'm not... Oh, it's Vivi. Let me go, I'm not one of them. Then why are you dressed like a black mage? That must be...
Shins, I appreciate your attempt for the female voices. It's better than my AI one. Its female voices are so tough. I feel like somebody the last stream was like, I don't get it. Why is Freya sound like a man? And I was like, because I'm a man? I'm trying to give like a kind of, like there's certain ways that we phrase things that we associate with being female. And I try to shoot for that, but it's not always successful. It's too much pressure, says Atari. It's a lot of pressure. Because guys can only really do that one fake girl voice that we all do. It's not true of all male voices, male sounding voices. There are some. I have met some actors that can do very convincing female voices, and what I understand, a lot of it is just training. I just do AI voice for girls, says the Atari. That's perfectly acceptable. For us lower registers, says Loki. We took an Alexandrian soldier into custody. I just said we should we turn it over to Alexandria? Uncle Sid. Let him go. Master Vivi is not an Alexandrian soldier. It's only a disguise to deceive the enemy. Oh, good thinking, guy. I see. My apologies. Phew, Vivi was in trouble. I've acquired more information about Queen Braun. A weapons dealer named Kuja is behind the recent string of attacks. Kuja has been supplying Braun with highly advanced magical weapons. Supplying my mother with weapons? Yes, the Black Mage soldiers are among these weapons. According to eyewitnesses in Trino, Kuja appeared from the northern sky on a silver dragon. That's the guy I saw in Bermesia. That he came from the north suggests that he is from the outer continent. Outer continent? There are many unexplored continents in the world. The outer continent is an unexplored continent located to the north of our mist continent. I believe Kuja is the only one supplying Braun with weapons. Tari says you need to do Christopher Lee as Garland. In this, okay. When we do it. Do Christopher Lee. We must join him, my friend. It would be wise. You've chosen the way of pain. The man I saw at the castle must have been Kuja. He must be the one who is corrupting my mother. If we defeat Kuja, we eliminate Kuja. You'll both catch on quickly. Gotta kill Kuja. Defeat Kuja, and Braun loses her weapon supply. That will be our cue for a counterattack. That's great, says Atari. Once you were the learner. Once I was the learner, now I am the master. But not true. Challenging Braun now will only result in more casualties. So we crush the source of the evil. Yes. Kuja will find other clients even if we defeat Braun. I make no excuses for my mother's behavior. I make no excuses for my mother's behavior. But I shan't forgive Kuja for taking advantage of her. But first, must rescue Steiner and the others. I'm afraid I can't spare any soldiers. They must remain to protect our citizens. Hey, Dagger, I'm telling you, they'll be fine. Best Dragon Knight of Bermesia, the female general of Alexandria, and Rusty. How could they lose? Poor naive princess. She's 16. She is. Doesn't know there's other continents. She's never been anywhere. She'd never been outside the castle that she remembers anyway. There were images of her in a boat at the beginning of the game. She had a globe, says Allison. Well, that's a good point. But she didn't know what it was. She thought it was a ball. She kicked it around. I don't know. Besides, you have me to protect you.
Demon King X adjusted the thermostat.
Demon King, welcome. It's been a while. Hey, sir. How are you doing? But don't adjust the thermostat. What are you doing? Do you realize there's a heat wave going on? That there's pressure on the grid. I can't believe you adjusted the thermostat. Oh my God. Welcome in, Demon King. Why do I keep having to fix this, Demon King? Everybody's adjusting it. I don't even know where it's set anymore. You guys, please give Demon King a follow. Demon King, hello there, everyone. I'm Nine, a person who loves games and role-playing as a few characters. I am also a game dev for the company We Didn't Mean To, so come and enjoy the circus and have a blast. Yes, guys, please give Demon King a follow. And I'll look for Kuja. I want to go too. There's no place for me here. All right, let's go kick Kuja's butt. He toms it on. Will you lend us the fastest airship in Lindblum? Airships can only fly where there is mist, and the mist only exists on this continent. That means you can't cross the ocean on an airship. What about the new airship that can fly without mist? It's not ready yet. Besides, it's under Braun's control. Braun gave us 2 conditions for our surrender. One was the surrender of the new airship. The other was to hand over the Falcon Claw. The airship I can understand, but what does she want with a piece of stone? I have no idea. All right, take a boat. That's not an option either. The harbor was also seized. What do you want us to do, swim? There is a way. There's an old excavation site near a swamp located north from the castle. Monsters not native to our continent are rumored to appear in the excavation site. Cave was found during excavation is rumored to lead to another
The
continent.
Atari 7800 adjusted the thermostat.
Atari, what are you doing adjusting the thermostat? We just had this conversation with Demon King. Demon King says, it has been a bit. How have you been? I'm doing well, Demon King. Thank you for being here, sir. How are you? Do you know, Shins of Mister? I voiced Regent Sid in Final Fantasy IX. Oh, my God. My wife just came in and turned the light out on me. Probably because I'm talking too loud. I'm going to close the door. And then I'm going to tell Atari that the thermostat was set. I mean, Demon King just fixed it. He just fixed it. He said he fixed it. So it was set right where it needed to be. The Atari says, I want to live like sand people. That would be a simple existence. Although they were pretty oppressed in Boba Fett, weren't they? And it's hot. Well, fair enough. Fair enough. But don't adjust the thermostat. Find other ways. There are other ways to cool down. There's a fan in your room. I know there's a fan in your room. Use the fan. Use get a t-shirt wet. Put it on your head. That always helps.
Kitty Tobins adjusted the thermostat.
Kitty Tobins now! I can't believe this is happening. I just got... My wife just came back in. She's looking at me because I yelled. I yelled loudly. And the children are still awake. And it's your fault, Kitty Tobins. Because you made me yell by adjusting the thermostat. You see what you're doing to me? Snap at me?
Yeah.
My wife is going to yell at me now. You could go to sleep.
Wake up and just
Oh yeah, go to sleep and wake up in the middle of the game and be like, shit, turn off! Yeah, do that. Why don't you do
Stop it.
Fans are the natural predator to heart. I can't help kind of reading the Atari as Alec Guinness, like a pseudo Alec Guinness now. I'm sorry, Atari. I don't know why I'm doing that to you. I mean, I
The
do know why,
Atari
but it's not fair.
7800
Atari,
adjusted the thermostat.
as an apology for reading you as Alec Guinness, I'm going to let you get away with adjusting the thermostat. I'm assuming that you adjusted it. Sorry, that was a Joe.
You're so loud.
I know I'm loud. I'm sorry. Sorry I'm loud. Kitty Toby says she can snap at me. I'll accept the scolding. She just laughed. I guess that's probably not how it works. Scoldings are in high demand. Yeah, man, the market for scoldings right now. just deep sigh. Thank you for adjusting the thermostat. This has been adjusting the thermostat with Mr. Shins. Oh my god. Ran in here so fast. Jawas are sneaky. Demon King says, so how have you been, my friend? I've been doing okay, Demon King. It's a lot has happened since I last saw you. I moved out of my house, and I'm living with my in-laws right now while we try and get our house on the market. We're gonna sell our house and move away to a faraway land here sometime in the next several months, however long it takes. So all that is going, but I'm good. I'm fine. It's all good. Good things. Things are heating up, that's for sure, says the Atari. I wish you luck, says Demon King. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I need all the luck I can get, and I take your wishes to heart. All right, Dagger is saying something. Will this cave lead us to the outer continent? Doesn't sound too reliable. Are you sure? Well, I'm not sure. I guess we'll find out. Not knowing is half the fun, huh? Please protect Princess Garnet. We'll prepare the counterattack in the meantime. It's not much, but use it to prepare for your journey. 3,000 gil. I'll wait here. Zidane, will you get my stuff too? Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Did you know, Shins of Mister, her name isn't really Dagger? Okay, I'll stop. That's fine. Demon King says, I just started a new side job and just got my first payment. Hey, congratulations, Demon King. Is it something you enjoy, I hope? You guys, Demon King does, very interesting person. He does crafting, so I'm intrigued to know if it's something creative that you are doing. I love doing this as Demon King. Oh, how cool. Listen, Lindblum is Alexandrian territory now. You won't be able to come back for a while. Prepare yourself well. Let me know when you're ready. Okay. I will let you know. Who's this? Oh, somebody who lost their home. I'm video editing? Oh, fantastic. What, if you don't mind my asking, what system are you using? Sorry, my shop got destroyed and I don't have much to sell. Well, that's okay. I will still buy things from you. What do I even have? I think I determined that I need like 100 potions. Use them like candy. 100. Or 99. That's fine. I think I need anything else. I use Movavi Video Editor. Very cool. Because of my old job, I know a fair number of video editors still, and it can be a tough business, but doing it kind of on the side is perfect. So I hope you've got, you know, I hope you continue to enjoy it. not to sound sketchy when I say that. It can be very enjoyable. Oh, Exploda? Yes, we'll take one of those. Combine a Mage Masher and a Mithril Dagger. A lot of these things. The Kachusha? Well, I completely understand. It can be very draining some days. Yeah, I've known a lot of professional editors that kind of, get burned out, but they can't quit. But, when it's fun, it's really fun. And, I mean, a good editor is like a diamond. So I wish you luck, sir. Let's try it. Let's make this. I don't know what it is, but it looks like Garnet might be able to use it someday. I don't think I have Jermina's. I have a coral ring. That's good. Yeah, I make stream highlights, and so far my clients love them. Fantastic. That's awesome. Making a stream highlight sounds very daunting for me because, well, especially with the kinds of games I'm playing in particular, it's hard to find the things that really stand out. I was thinking about buying a new sword, but everything is so expensive here. I wonder if you'd give me a discount.
I raised the price because I don't want to sell them I raised the price because I don't want to sell them anything. But I'll give you a major discount.
Oh, that's nice. Ice brand? I haven't seen that. Stardust rod. Don't have one of those. Flame staff I do, ice staff I do, lightning staff. Bone wrist? Do I have a bone? Don't remember. Buy 2 of those. Buy 1 of those. I know we have some mithril gloves, but we don't have... Do we have thunder gloves? I remember everything that we purchased. Bandana might be good. I do have the rack. I don't have the ice brand. The ice brand as well. Okay. Thanks, guy. Demon King says, I also make Let's Plays for people if they want them. Those do take longer, but I also enjoy it. So like Let's Plays like whole games, or like very long edited games? Oh, active time event. We started loading the supplies. Took long enough, didn't it? Yes, the Lindblum soldiers won't obey our orders. We must finish up before Queen Braun becomes upset. Send all available personnel to the harbor and assist in supplying the fleet. Staying here is pointless, now that we have the Falcon Claw. Yes, ma'am. So let's say I was editing Final Fantasy IX for you. I would cut down the stream into cutscenes and comedy moments. Okay, so you're taking a whole ton of content then and breaking it down into the best bits. Oh, that does seem like a lot of work. I load stuff onto YouTube, but of course I don't have the time to cut things down. So it goes as it is. And I know that's not great YouTube content, but I can't bring myself to care too much. It's a shame that we don't have enough power to fight Braun. Clara resisted, and her Eidolon destroyed it. Heard that you can't even enter Clara. Regent told us to live today, fight tomorrow. Going to heed him and wait for the day when we rise against Braun. Good plan, sir. Okay, we've been here. Eggs up there. I really feel like I ought to be able to get up there. Perhaps not. Card. I'm just gonna check out the. Yeah, I'm being paid $150 a week by one of my clients. Oh, that's amazing. For a side gig, that's fantastic. Can I go in here? Go in here before? Yeah. Okay. Saved.
I can't believe the industrial district got wiped out. That means I'll never taste my boss's awesome soup ever again.
I wonder what the Regent is going to do. Is he going to let them roam free forever?
That's also for only 48 hours of work. Yeah, that is phenomenal. Congratulations, sir. I'm very happy for you. The industrial district was destroyed by the Eidolon's attack. Okay, so we're not going there then, huh? Did I even visit the industrial district? New air cab management. Starting tomorrow, Alexandria will be running the air cabs. Those who wish to ride an air cab must pay 200 gil per trip. Air cab management. Well, let's go to the theater district if we can't come back here for a while. I'm happy to do what I do. Not many people can say that, Demon King, so that is wonderful. I'm so glad you decided to join us tonight. I've kind of been checking in on your Discord and you know, kind of seeing what's going on, but I haven't seen you stream in an age. So I'm really glad that you popped by. Please, my husband is there. Please take us to the industrial district. Oh, she doesn't know it's gone. What's wrong with Mommy? Why is she crying? Sorry, we can't fly the air cab to the industrial district. Tell her why. Same thing, air cab management. Owning an airship fleet no longer determines who wins a war. Black Mage soldiers and the Eidolons are the ultimate weapons of mass destruction.
Kill, kill, kill. Their voices are stuck in my head.
Black Mages killed my friends.
Don't underestimate me because I'm a woman. Obey us. Queen Braun plans on building an opera house in the theater district. She does like opera, I know that about her. Yeah, I didn't stream today and yesterday since I don't know what to play or work on.
Look to the sky. Such a sad color. Lindblum's blue sky died. Freedom.
There was no need to take things this far. I pledged my loyalty to Queen Braun in order to protect Alexandria, not to kill people. Ah, so there is some disquiet in the ranks. This is where I witnessed the industrial district disappear. I bet everyone's dead. The Eidolon swallowed everything. But he's still here? Ah, whoa! Oh, it's Uzadon. Almost peed my pants. Been protecting the Tantalus hideout while you were gone. You can leave us here. Go take care of the bad guys. Thought you were one of them people with pointy hats. Is Uncle Baku coming home soon? It'd be so scary if he was around. Some gil. More gil. That's handy. Oh, shoot. There's nothing up here. Just a bed. Oh, chest here. Out we go, I suppose. Atari says, let the ADD run wild like the force of a Jedi. Oh, I can't believe I'm standing next to Mr. Lowe. So happy. Even a big star like me can't make a living without a theater. Hey, pal, do you know any other theaters I can work at? Make yourself of use, Lowell. Whoa! Wow, that was dangerous. Even Zidane is afraid to jump into the rubble. Okay. I don't save the stream usually when that happens. It's always magical though, Atari. It's always magical. Should save it. Okay, we're getting back on the air car. Business districts. It's the only other place to go. So, I love Final Fantasy VI, but I have never played a Final Fantasy game, and I haven't played all of them, where I felt so tied to the characters, and so, like, I'm so in love with all of the characters. What happens to them, I shall be very put out. And going here. Oh, this guy. Darn it, I lost everything in the attack. Where's the combat ship Armada when you need it? Question. Your heart is gonna break with just their charm alone, says the Atari. Damn Shins, that voice was fresh as hell. Thank you, sir. Okay, I think... Could be wrong. Well, you know what? I should go see. I bought a few new weapons. I will see if anything is available to synthesize. Silk robe. Oh, can't have one of those. Shoes. Don't add that. One of those. I synthesized 10 items. Look at me go. Okay. That random NPC did not deserve that voice. Oh man, and you know what? I'm not gonna remember. I'm like, it's gone now. The next time I see an NPC that looks like him, it's gonna be like Kermit the Frog. Excuse me while I take a drink. You know, sometimes people of little consequence have amazing voices. People like myself. With like a wasteland hero of legend. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready. Follow me. The region is waiting on the base level. Active time event. Bronze fleet arrives. Why are they loading food instead of valuables onto the ship? Wonder if they're gonna take them all back to Alexandria. Maybe they're going on a very long trip. Stop that chatter and keep loading the ship. Yes, ma'am. Damn them. I think they can walk all over us. Jeff here, thank you for the lurk. We gotta stall more. Let's keep working. Alexandria rules this continent now. Where else can they go and conquer? What do they really want? I don't know. You know how greedy Braun is. Guys, please give Jeff here to follow if you haven't before. He is wonderful. Working right now, but he streams. I'm a fan of gaming, running, and coffee. We have those three things in common. Though not necessarily in that order, and I also don't know what order I found those things in. Probably running last, if I'm being honest. But I still like running. I wonder where we're going next. I don't know of any kingdom that poses a threat to our country. I'm sure Queen Braun has a plan. There's no need for us to worry about such matters. Come now, need your help. Some Lindblum soldiers have locked themselves up in the guest room. Let's go. I wonder what Braun is going to do. Don, we really have to go to the outer continent. Hey, what's up with you? You said you wanted to go. What if something happens to you or Vivi? I might not be okay on my own. Are you worried about me? What? Well, I mean, a princess needs her elite guards, you know? I'd be stranded without you guys. Are you trying to flatter me by calling me your guard? Sorry. I was only kidding. Fine with me. What about you, Dagger? You don't know anything about the outer continent. I've made up my mind. I don't want my mother to commit any more atrocities. All right, then. I'll protect both you and Vivi. Thank you. Kittytopian says, what? It's a huge spider. Wait, what'd I miss? Oh my god, Shins, I had to step away because my cat was chasing something and it was a huge spider! I about died. Did the cat get it? Good kitty. Tari says, this game is like if Final Fantasy had a baby with Vagrant Story and they had a baby that was from the family of Final Fantasy. It's genetically all Final Fantasy, so the Vagrant Story kind of gets shafted. It's like, your child doesn't look like you, but your child. Cat did not in fact get it. It was all me. My blood pressure was raised. What kind of spider was it? Was it a good spider or a bad spider? Hello, Jeffyard. How are you doing, sir? It's Don. I'm so glad you're here. It was fuzzy. Well, those are the cute kind. Vivi, where's Uncle Sid? He said, "Quack, quack, wait here," and went away somewhere. Where could he be? Well, I did it. I stopped a trolley between here and the Serpent's Gate. Wonk wonk, that will show them not to fool around in my castle. Now go, wonk wonk. The excavation site is like a maze. Be careful not to get lost. And take this with you. It's a rag. You big dope, it's not just a rag. Wonk. That is a national treasure of Lindblum. That is an ancient map of the entire world. Wow. Thanks. Yeah, we got a world map. Now go before they find you. Zidane, Vivi, please protect Princess Garnet. Okay. Uncle Sid. Monk, don't worry about me. I'm stronger than I look. Now go. They'll squeeze all the Oglop oil out of my body if we're caught. Let's go, Dagger. Look at you finally taking your first steps towards the leaving the Mist Continent, and I'm so proud of you. Thank you, Monkey. My. They have an oglop for a regent and buffoons for soldiers. Why do they take so long to load supplies? You two, I did not give you permission to rest. I understand that things are moving slow, but keep in mind that the next mission is about to begin. The machine over there stopped and the trolley stopped coming. Right? Yes, it made this strange walk-walk sound. I wanted to go shopping before we left the harbor. Any word from the lookout? No, ma'am, nothing. This must be Regent Sid's doing. He's hiding something. Come with us, you two. Find the Regent. Yes, ma'am. Hey. Can I help you, Kupo? Save, Kupo? Let's save, Kupo. Lot 1. The only place to save. Fuzzy spider. What kind of, like a fuzzy spider? That's cool. I'd be ecstatic to find a fuzzy spider, although I would put it outside. Huh? You going to the excavation site? Well, it's located directly north of here. You'll see a pond shaped like a gourd. Might encounter some strange monsters. Hey, do you want to buy something? Yeah, maybe some items. We already have that, we have that, we have that, we have that. Another one of those. Thunder gloves we have. Adam and vest. Have that. This guy has everything. Okay, let's equip. Oh, let's see. Our weapons here. So the ogre was just equipped. Steepled hat. Imagine. Mage's hat doesn't make sense. Oh, Steepled hat is for Dawn. Mithril amulet, we're still learning bug killer. Mithril vest, we have auto potion now, so we could upgrade if there's something better. Adamant vest. Adamant vest it is. The yellow scarf, still learning bird kill. No, we've learned bird kill. Switch out to... What's this? Oh, that looks like that could go to... Chronically bouncy bun buns. I can't sleep. Talk to me, bed. How are you doing, Bun Bun? He's finally finished the tutorial, says it's alright. Yeah, I finally made it. Thanks, guys. I'll probably finish this game sometime in November. Okay. Magician's shoes. Those should probably not go to him. Haste, magic power plus 10, white draw. I can't think, so I guess we're sticking for that. Okay. EV. Got the ice staff. We're still learning Blazara. Mage's hat. We're still learning Loudmouth and Fyra. Bone wrist. We have add status already, so we can go better. Can't learn bug killer though, but it is better. With Revest, he's learned auto potion, so he could go. Oh, silk robe. Silk robe or Adam? He's close to learning Loudmouth's silk robe. Magician's shoes, he's learned clear-headed. Oh, this teaches Zendara, but he can't learn one. Can't do the emerald. Even with the shoes. Okay, and then last but not least, Loudmouth is super important for casters. Good to know. Thank you. Prevents silence. Ah, makes sense. Okay, she's learned everything with the Mithril Rod. We do Air Racket, which is Takes her, she could learn Scan. Stardust Rod. I think that's the way to go. Ability up. Or Blind and Stona. Blind and Stona from... Let's do the racket first, and we'll go to Stardust right after that. Bandana. She's learned. But nothing is good. Glass Armlet. Armlet, rather. She's learned Antibody. Bone Wrist is
Gloria
much
just
better.
redeemed fatherly affirmation.
Gloria, hello! I do have an affirmation for you. Gloria. Gloria, how do I say this? I believe that your ability to persevere will always lead you to success. And in this world that we live in, there are challenges everywhere you go. But I love watching you overcome those challenges, pursuing your dreams with that passion and determination that you have. So proud of you. This has been Fatherly Affirmations with Mr. Shins. Glory, hallelujah. You guys, please give Gloria a follow. She was playing Dead by Daylight tonight. And she is just wonderful. We'll love her. I guarantee it. She also plays a lot of Warzone, other games. She does interesting things. She's an interesting person. He's a wonderful dad. You sound like a wonderful dad. Oh, thank you, Buttons. I appreciate it. But also really young. I'll also take that compliment. So happy we met you. So happy you're here, Buttons. Yeah, so please give Gloria a follow. She's phenomenal. We love her so. Gloria, thank you for being here. Okay, we're gonna do Bone Wrist. Well, I guess if we're not learning anything, it doesn't really matter. This is much better. We'll do Armlet, not Armlet. Bronze Vest, don't need anymore. Can't learn anything from any of these, so I can just go with the best one. Which, in this game, like Adamant. Gold Choker, learn everything she can. I'll check her out, says Bouncy Bun Buns. Yes, you should. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. What? Oh, right, we're gonna do Rama. I think we want to learn Rama really badly, don't we? Clear-headed would be good. Ability up. Evade and magic defense drop with this, but Rama is a summon, I assume, so I think we should put that on. Okay. And now is it not items? Not items. We want equip. Dagger has do this. The ability? Oh yeah, ability, equip. And she has 5. Good, there we go. She has 5 points. Nothing to put them in. He has 3 points. And ability up. There we go. Maxed out. Fatherhood doesn't have a schedule, though. That is so true, Bun Buns. So true. We are just 18 seconds out from our pre-roll being off. I'm going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break. Sorry to anybody that's on the other side of the commercial wall. I promise you won't miss anything because I'm going to go get a drink. We will be right back. See you in 3. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for the break. And we continue. Oh, what did I miss? I used to be a nanny teacher. I understand how crazy it can be. That's very interesting, but yeah, parenthood is crazy. Is this because we turned the thermostat up? The poor younglings. I'm sorry, Shins of Vista. It's okay, Atari. Oh man, you were cracking me up tonight. This is what I am like all day when I watch your stream. I'm just laughing the whole day. It's too hot. Needs a snow option to veto that. Turned it to 60 Fahrenheit. Celsius? Oh, Fahrenheit. Yeah, that's a big difference. Wish I had instant snow. Ohio shouldn't be this hot. It was 90 degrees today. Ugh. I don't even know what it was here, but it was too hot. It wasn't 90 degrees, though. 90 degrees is too hot. Okay, let's save again after all that. Slot one. No? Off we go. Into the wilds. Thanks for selling me stuff, guy. Okay, we just head north. North, 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 north. Don't follow the chocobo tracks. It's almost as if the climate is changing, right, Atari? It's so strange. Could it be the climate getting hotter? Let's Blizzara this guy. Then we'll have Zidane steal something from it. Oh, or we just kill it in one shot. There you go, Vivi. Bun Bun says, I told my dad I was cold and needed a heater. He told me to go to the corner because he heard it was 90 degrees. I butchered that joke. Oh. Worse has been done in this stream. Don't worry. You wore a sweater in 90 degrees? Some of us just really like sweaters. This is not the place, is it? Not Q's March. Gosh, bro, you sure know a lot. Yeah, okay. Go talk to the guys in Q's March. Maybe they can tell me where to go. Kina, you're safe.
Long time no see, Zidane. Much trouble coming back from Clara alone.
Do you know a way to the outer continent? I heard there was an entrance somewhere around here.
Outer continent? Maybe I find more delicious frogs.
Frog drop, says Atari. Allison says, we catch frogs now?
Sound interesting. I help you, and I eat more frogs. I come with you.
Yeah, we get Kina. I want to catch a frog. Come here, frog. Oh, I can't. Too late? Go talk to the guy. Eat the gigantode shins of Mr. Eat It! Frog legs are delicious. Frog legs are good. It's been ages since I had frog legs. There used to be a restaurant in my hometown of Portland, Oregon, where you could get frog legs at any time of the day. 1010 Kina voice. Thanks, Allison. You know any excavation sites in this area?
Excavation site? Maybe I hear about it. Maybe not. Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
I only hear about excavation site around this area. This marsh road covered in brush. Maybe their road to excavation site hidden somewhere. Kina might know.
Hidden in brush, huh? Well, thanks anyway. For real advice, Cookie Monster. Love it. Look at him. Oh, okay, we just did this. I thought I was gonna get into your stuff. I didn't think I had to talk to you again. What about other stuff? Cookie Monster mixes with Yoda. Oops. Need to go back in. I mean, in the end, it's all Frank Oz, right? Kina, where are you going?
I smell frogs.
No, we have to look for the entrance to the outer continent.
I smell frog this way.
Hey, Kina, hold on. Darn it. Better than a Brooklyn guy. What is that like?
Hold!
What would she be like?
They run away again. My name's Kina. What's the matter? It's Kina here. What are you guys doing?
Kina did it, Jersey.
They run away again. Zidane, you gotta get me some frogs, eh?
Oh my God, don't stop, says Allison.
Kina's walking here. What are you doing, Zidane? I need more frogs. Jesus Christ, Zidane.
We're not doing that. Okay, no, we're going back to the pseudo Miss Piggy thing for Kina. Wait a minute, Kina. Check it out. This entrance. This must be the entrance to the excavation site.
First time I see this.
No,
First time I see this.
You have to now. It's the Atari. Oh my God, I'll do it.
Zidane, we going inside?
It's not working for me, you guys. It's not. Zidane in my universe is Wild Stallion. Okay, so let's do the Atari voice.
Of course we will. It might lead to the outer continent. Let's go.
Oh, Atari, you're a fucking genius. Oh my God. Fossil Rue. Zidane being a surfer bro, huh?
Is there something inside? It's too dark to see, bro.
Okay, I'm done. His whole gang of thieves too, same voice. Not just him. Well, Atari, I live in Southern California, what can I say? I'm crying. I didn't mean to make you cry, sir.
Whoa, check it out, guys. What the?
Actually, this really fits Zidane really well, all the stuff that he says. Oh, crap, what is that? Gotta be kidding. You made my days, Fun Buns. Run, it's just like the labyrinth. Oh, God, I keep hitting all the things. Oh. Tears of laughs, says Atari. This one's my favorite, says Gloria. Okay, back attack. We don't want a back attack. Don't attack us. Okay, steel. Dagger can summon Rama. Let's try it. Vivi can do black magic. We'll do Fyra. And then Kina will eat it. Eat it, Kina. Stole a high potion. Bowie is a sensation in that. Truer words have not been spoken, sir. And his crazy eye. Can you believe I don't even know if she was 30. I think the Eidolon broke the thing. So Eidolon does the thing, huh? Oh, it's getting up again.
Keep running.
Oh, god damn it! Ow! Keep running.
Where are you going?
Oh. Haha, fall in a hole. Yikes. Sorry, Vivi. Are you okay? Yeah. Look out! Out of my way! Yeah! That was a close call. Who's Lonnie? Jeez, that didn't do much good. Oh, that's Lonnie. That's right. I've been looking for you, Princess Garnet. Have we met? It's a Doulahan. Axe girl, says Atari. Lots of stealing time, says Trickster. Quit flirting with her. Yes, ma'am. I'm Lonnie. I'm under order by the Queen to find you, Princess. My mother? What does my mother want with me? I'm not returning to Alexandria. Got bad news for you, Princess. Not you I'm after. What do you mean? The pendant. Does that sound familiar? Or like a handle axe? Buster axe. There we go. Yeah, we need a buster axe. Let's have it back. It belongs to the Queen. Listen carefully, Princess. You escaped unscathed from the monster. But you're not gonna be so lucky with me. I don't know, we can summon an Eidolon, guys. Hand over the pendant, right this minute. Are you the one who set that monster loose? Retrieving the pendant far outweighs the safety of the princess. What do you mean by that? I think it's fairly self-explanatory. Maybe he does need the surfer voice. What do you mean by that? Because that's totally the right attitude. I meant exactly what I said. My orders don't include Princess Garnet's safe return. What? My mother would never order that. That's enough! Give me the pendant! You're trying my patience! What if we refuse? Stubborn fools, have it your way! I don't even know what to tell you right now. I don't even know. Bra. Totally lame. Okay. Give me the pendant and surrender. And surrender? We're not doing any of that. We're summoning Rama. And stealing from you. And also attacking you with black magic. And also eating you. We have 100 potions and everybody has auto potion. You'll never defeat us. And she's stronger than the monster thing. Stole ether. You might find this shocking axe girl. 760. Okay, Dagger is gonna summon Rama again. Why not? Zidane can steal again. Miss? I know can eat! Oh, Kina, you can never eat anyone. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't like this. What just happened? Just attack her then. Can't eat her. He has a ton of hit points. Couldn't steal anything. She clocked you. And it hurt. Okay. We're gonna... Lazara. Oh no. Try stealing again. Vivi. Fire up 600 points. Why aren't you giving up? Because we're kicking your ass. Shell Protect might not be a bad idea, says Loki. I'm gonna try eating her now, though. Couldn't steal anything. Okay, we'll do Protect. No, we'll do Shell. No, we'll do Protect. Protect the dagger, why not? And then... Had enough yet? Eat him, do it! Bosses can't be eaten. Oh, I didn't know that. He has the power of friendship, though. I know can eat! Well, that's too bad. Dagger needs an ether potion. Kina would just have her attack. She can't eat the boss. Ooh, critical was brutal. Zidane can attack. Aera. Era? Is Era on the side of caution? That's gonna kill him. Oh, damn it. Okay. You're pretty good. Kill our main character and then tell us we're pretty good. What a drag. I'll let you guys go. For now. Look at us, we're so lucky she let us go. Should we chase her, or should we go this way? I hope you stole everything. I stole until I could steal no more. I didn't get very much. It's our bus. An untamed Gargan, huh? Maybe I can ride it. What's this? Why do I have this? Okay. Did it say she had nothing on her? No, it just said I couldn't steal a couple times. Where am I? Do I need to, like, raise myself from the dead? Yes, I do. Phoenix down. And then have one high potion, might as well use it. Anybody else need potions? And an ether for... Wait, do I not? Oh, there they are. That just means you missed the steal. Until it says there's nothing on them, there's still something there. Oh, okay. Well, bummer. Oh, Kina needs to be equipped. Still learning High Tide. Can't learn any more from the Steeple Hat. This hat is not any better. We can learn Add Status. Silk shirt. She can learn Jelly. Auto Potion. Let's do Jelly. The glass buckle, we're still working on ad status. Is there anything better? Ooh, magician shoes. There's usually a common, uncommon, and rare drop from bosses. The rare is the usual huge pain in the ass. I spent like 2 to 3 hours stealing repeatedly from one boss for a weapon. Oh yeah, I'm definitely not going to do that. Good magician shoes. She's still working on ad status, and oh wait, but Bone Wrist has ad status, so can do the magician shoes or the gold choker. Magician shoes, why not? And then her ability. All we wrote. Okay. Hey, there's a person.
Are you here for the treasure too?
Steal rate was 0.39%. Oh, it's kind of low, isn't it? Treasure? What are you talking about?
Don't know. This excavation site has tons of treasure and rare fossils. You're not here to steal them.
No, we're not treasure hunting. Does this tunnel connect to the outer continent?
The outer continent? Trying to go outside? Huh. Well, this tunnel's like a web. I don't even know how far it travels. You don't need to go that way, but it's quite a trip. The only way to go further is to hitch a ride on the Gargant. But it'll lead you to a dead end if you let it go wherever it wants.
Yeah, but worth it, says Trickster. Oh, says Loki.
So you navigate the Gargant with that switch over there.
What's the relationship between the switch and the Gargants?
Well, the switch changes which fountain the water comes out from. Gargants hate water. You can block off the sections you don't want to go by activating the fountain with that switch.
What do Gargants drink? Isuna, haste, and regen from it. Well worth the effort. Thank you, Loki.
That over there is a number 2 switch. You'll need to trigger it to go over to the other side.
I see. How do I get there?
Do I have to tell you everything? You can get there on a Gargant, but you'll need to trigger the number 1 switch to do it.
Excuse me. Excuse me while I take a drink. I see. Thanks for the info. Loki says, but with that, I'm going to bed. I'm quite tired. I shall lurk. Thank you, Loki. Thank you for being here. Take it easy. Allison says, they absorb moisture from the roots. So they hate water, but they're like trees. They suck it up with their roots. That actually that kind of makes some sense. I'll go with it. We're gonna consider that canon. Okay, so we go this way, and we gotta turn the number 1 switch. Oh wait, Oogles. Oh, and getting attacked. Oh my god. Attack those things. Attack those abominations. Attack. Ina will also attack. And Zidane will steal. Silent slap. $24. I think we just need to heal Kina here. A little more. saying Fira. I mean to say Fyra. Oh, put Keener to sleep. Darn it. And their souls. They absorb moisture with their souls. Makes sense to me. Silent Slap. Didn't work on Vivi. Vivi is too powerful. There it goes. Yeah, the bottoms of their feet. Oh. We got Seribot caught a bot. Well done, Seribot. Anointment. Because when you use it, you get anoint. Anoint? Okay, how do we... Various status abnormalities. Try that one. There we go. Good enough. That was some trouble I ran into in Clara. I was hurt so bad I couldn't even move, but now that I've recovered, I'm back on track. Great. Can I help you, Kupo? You know what? Don't save just yet. Let's tent. We have 6 tents. That's fine. Don't rest. Save. Save. Let's save, Kupo! Man, Moogles are the best. Okay. Yeah. What's down here again? Okay, so I've got to... Okay, this is for the Gargant. And over here, we've got to make the water do stuff. Let's go ask the guy again. Gotta get it right. Can you tell me what you told me before? Northern side leads to a dead end. There's open road to the southwest. South and west, okay. Going southwest, follow the numbers on the switching system. Number 1 is at the deep end of the north side. Oh, and the treasure here is all mine. You can't take it. I'm going southwest? I'm gonna get lost, aren't I? Okay. This is south. That's... Which way is north? Okay, if I pick... let's just experiment. If I pick this up... Oh, shoot. Kill that thing. Eat it, Kina. No, you can do it. Stole some ore. We're gonna freeze it to death. That did it. Kina must be starving. Okay. All it needs is a flower. Oh, before I forget, Allison is awesome. And if you haven't followed her, you should. She's amazing. She's been playing this game and other games. It's so hard to feed them in base game. Oh, is it? So if you haven't followed Allison, please give her a follow. She's wonderful. Okay, so this is where we started. Was there a switch here or no? No, I think I'm just backtracking. Yeah. Okay, we don't want to go this way. My pleasure, Allison. Allison, thank you for being here. Fun fact, my 8-year-old daughter loves Allison Boballison and asks me every time I'm watching streams, like when I'm working, she comes in, she's like, "Are you watching Allison Boballison?" And usually I am. And like today, we watched Allison Boballison together. Allison Boballison is a bonding activity for my daughter and me. She thinks you're so cool. And she's not wrong. She's right. She's correct. It's a gargant, and it's not a dinosaur chameleon, it's a bus.
Like a dinosaur.
They don't like water.
Like dinosaur.
Saribot is banning all the bots. Oh, what are these? Zidane can steal from them, whatever they are. Let's try Thundara for these. And Dagger can summon Rama on them. And Kina can maybe eat them. She gets a chance. Zidane can steal from the second one. Never mind. Just melt them. Good old Rama. Oh, we learned Soul Blade. Okay. Go this way. Alright. We'll try this switch first. Current course. So we're going east? Where the hell we are. Alright. Oh. Well, that works. Fairy earrings. Okay. How do we get out of here? Oh, right there. So, Allison, what's hard about feeding them in the base game, if you're still here? Okay, so I think we want to switch. We want to get to that switch over there. Over in the other place. We want to get over there. How do we get to it? Oh, I meant Kina. Oh, okay, yeah. But it takes a mod to make things easier. Yeah, it's so difficult. I've managed to eat like two people, two things, not people. We try to eat for like 15 minutes each combat as a kid. Flip the switch. Yes. Wait. Is that what I want? Yeah, flip the switch. It's the only switch we've been able to flip. Okay. Harry says, I just recently opened my eyes to the frog drop. It's a good boogie. He's a good boogie. Okay. So we managed to get ahead. Wait, what's this way? I feel like I'm going the wrong way, but that's okay. Oh. Okay, so this flips the switch back the way it was. Don't flip it yet. Don't flip it yet. Wait. Where do we do that? Go up here. That's handy. Allison says, the ultimate reward for silly mini games. Okay, I think we have to flip the switch. Because if we flip the switch, and then we get back on the Gart thing. Yeah, that's what we want. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Who knew frog catching was so damn lethal? I just jump on its heads and on. No problem. Okay. So now if I flip this switch... No, don't flip the switch. We already flipped it. Does this take me back? It's probably going to take me back. Oh, shoot. The Gormans, apparently. Judgment Bolt! Some ore. Got slapped. No, they missed. They tried to slap me silent. Okay. Dagger can... Does she really need to do anything? Never attack one. No, I can steal from the other one. Ina can try and eat. Slap silent. Oh, geez. Dagger did some damage without summoning something. Eat it, eat it. Come on. Yes! Kina ate something. She learned something when she ate it. She ate a abomination.
You sound as proud of her as I do of the story and when my spiders.
That makes sense to me. Okay, we're going the wrong way. We don't run out of these flowers in this cave. Yeah. The Gargant. Oh, shoot. Okay. Unless there's another place to pick this up, I don't think so either. No. Come on. If I go out here, I lose the flower, right? GG's and bon appetit. Thank you, Allison. Like my third eating. Okay. So we have to flip the switch if we want to get anywhere. Oh, flip the switch. Flip the switch. Okay. Okay. This is not what I envisioned, but maybe this is right. Let's see. Try it now. Yes.
Hey, you made it this far already? You want to buy something?
Sure, guy. What do you have? Bunch of stuff I don't need. Except the mithril vest, maybe. Actually, I could probably use more potions. So I go through them. What do I have? I have 80. I'll buy 20. Keep it at 100. And by 20, I mean 19. That's fine.
Come visit me again.
I may. Okay, let's see if we can get Vivi to eat. Oh, Zidon's still silenced. Darn it. Okay. Dara, all of them. Something's wrong with Vivi too. Oh. We'll do remedy for Tina. Hail. That time we did a heal. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Level 4 holy. She ate it. I'm so excited. Miss. I missed the remedy. Bon voyage. Atari. Oh, Tina's dead. Okay, we'll try remedy for the dawn at least. Dagger has life. It's a Vivi. Oh. He learned Fyra. We need to capitalize on that. First, let's recover. All is well. Up the stairs. Huh, it's here. Kind of feel like we probably need to make the switch go first. Let's wait and see what's ahead. If it's a dead end, we'll know. Okay, so that's the fork. Oh. Okay. Warning, you'll be shut out once you flip the switch and go outside. Treasure Hunters Association. Well, that's sort of okay, isn't it?
Wow, I can't believe you made it this far without getting hurt. This is my territory. Go dig somewhere else. I'll let you excavate here in exchange for a potion.
Sure.
Thanks, buddy.
Let me excavate? But why would I want to do that? Maiden's Ring. Is that all I get? Or I just do this forever? I wonder how many people have just mined forever not getting anything. Good. What? Wait a minute. Goopo! Goopo! Can I help you, Goopo? Yes. Let's rest. I had no idea that was there. All I got was ore and this guy? Really? Let's save, Goopo. In slot 1, the only place we save ever. Unless we do it by mistake in slot 2. Alright. That's cool. I found a secret Koopo. A secret Koopo. A secret I'm Koopo. Now I just want to bang on this until something else happens. But I don't think anything else is going to happen. I didn't... Ari, hello! Hey, you guys. Ari is our new friend, Ari Berserk. She has been playing a lot of Baldur's Gate 3, and she raided us a little while ago. She is awesome. I've been popping in on her stream. You should give her a follow. She is fantastic. 29-year-old shitty variety streamer and professional goofball. She's not shitty at all, though. Allison says, I didn't realize at first you could hit the same spot multiple times. Oh. My pleasure, Ari. How are you doing? Okay. I should give up on this, right? There's been no indication that anything else is going to happen. Maybe I can go down here and hit things, though. Nothing? Still? I really want something else to happen. Doing great. Up late and thought I would say hi. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi. I appreciate you popping in very much. Okay, I'm gonna give this back.
Are you quitting already?
Are you sure there's anything here? I've had enough. Okay, I kind of want to... Oh, getting attacked. Oh. Bats! Okay, so Dawn's gonna go first. Steal from the secret bat. Dagger will... actually, why not just use everything? Kina will try and eat one. Whoa! We have Rama appearing now. Did it level up somehow? Did I miss that? Oh, that was all we needed. Okay, going this way. Can I get up that second level? No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, and I already flipped the switch. No, we're done. Oh, and getting attacked again. One of these things. Attacking. And Dagger can summon Rama again. We can burn him with fire. Oh, she's silenced. Oh, that did it. Okay. Didn't I... Okay, we have, Remedy gets rid of silence. And we're out of remedies, so I don't really pick those up. Dagger has more points, but I thought Vivi learned Fyra. Oh. We're still working on Blizzara. Okay, that's fine. Dagger has 6 ability points. Do you have any other abilities to come into? Nope. Tina has 4. Then Jelly. Alright. I feel like I'm missing out not getting that, but... What it is. I made my bed. Lie in it. Survival vest. Feels like a dead end here. Oh. Hat. Dagger can destroy them completely. The Dawn can steal. Oh. I'm going into trance. $576. That one's definitely gonna die. Ugh. Judgment Bolt. That did it. Okay, I've got to figure out how to get these status effects off. Okay. Whoop, not that button. Can use one of Dagger's abilities. Petrify, removes Petrify. Stores HP. Venom and Poison. I don't think anything that I have is... what about an item? Here's trouble. Ah, I think this is what it is. There we go. No more trouble. Spike Wombat, hello. Wow, they are so angry looking. Okay. So... thought my way out of here was here, but apparently not. Oops. Darn. Try that again. The manta ray looking enemies. Very angry. Oh yes. Oh. How do I take it out of here? Where do I have to stand? Oh, right here. I feel like we're going the wrong way. Try again. Okay. Try again. I think we have to go back and flip the switch and then come forward. If I remember correctly, I didn't flip the last switch. Oh, our pre-roll is off. I'm going to take a quick break. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Just going to run 180 seconds. You won't miss anything. I will go get a drink and take a break myself. And I'll see you in just 3 minutes. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. What was I doing? I think I was going to go flip a switch. There we go. Oh, gotta grab that. Oh, what is this? Look at that. Lamia's tiara. Got the chest after all. So, no switch to flip, but I already flipped the switch in the area before this. So hopefully this takes us out. Looks like it's taking us back. Yep, it's taking us back. Dude. If I flip the switch, I go to a dead end. Don't understand. Let's go back. Maybe there's something I missed. I said they come immediately for those flowers. Use the Kupo nuts, Shins. Use it. Kupo nuts. Okay, this is definitely a dead end. Same place. Like the Force. But the Force... The blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight? Okay, this is definitely the wrong way. No buts. Must let go your conscious self. Use the Force. Okay. Going back and forth here is not going to work. I can go back and flip the switch again. Back to the other area. If I can flip that other switch. The one at the top of the vines. I didn't say that when I did Lawrence of Arabia. He's very proud of Lawrence of Arabia. Oh, god damn it. Every time. Wait, what's over here? Ah, I didn't go this way. This must be it. It was the Kupo nuts. It is, I don't get it either. Yes. Going to the exit. Goddamn bats! Has Kina eaten one of these yet? I don't know if she has. Steal from them. Dagger is going to summon Rama on them. Oops, I only did Thundara on one. Eye drops. Oh, Kina's actually low on health. It's always effing bats.
Effing bats. I need my assistant to find me a bat.
Zidane, steal from the secret bat. I think the Eidolon Rama might be too much for the bats. Yeah, he overpowered them. Don't start.
Oh, Nicolas Cage. His name is Nicolas Cage.
You can't do it, Nicolas Cage. He's too great an actor. Nick Cage shits against me. It was so funny. You were crying, I was crying, I'm pretty sure Vile was crying. Slide. There's no mist here.
I just really need to eat a roach.
The lore that was born. Where am I? We're in a different continent. Oh, there's a place. It's up there. How do I get to it?
Find me a lobster. Cooked half. Assistant, take this broom and get me some bats.
I'm gonna die. Steal from that griffin. Wait, did I have Phoebe steal? No, I didn't. Okay. We're gonna cure everybody. Even though not everybody needs it. Soul War. Okay. Kina, eat the griffin. Jeff, you're with the crab emoji.
Prefer it be raw, but if it can't be raw, I'd really like to just eat a bloody crab.
How do you say?
A crab cooked rare or just steamed.
It's my Nicolas Cage impression. How is it? You want Moonstruck Nick Cage? The lines are too good. The lines are too good for that. There is no Moonstruck Nick Cage. No, we can't.
Look up that monologue.
Yeah, look up the monologue. If you look up the monologue, I'll try it.
I'm gonna make you do it for cold read.
Listen, you and me were meant to be together.
I can't remember. I'm too busy stealing from the Griffin right now, okay? Okay, we're gonna Thundara the Griffin. Griffin's being mean.
Put the bunny back. Put the bunny back in the box. Oh. Nick Cage.
There it is. Found it.
I know can eat until weaker. Doesn't have anything. Okay, we just should stop stealing it. Okay, I can't do this and fight at the same time.
You
I don't have to.
You told me you would.
Loretta, I love you.
Oh, we killed the Griffin.
Loretta, I love you. Not like they told you love is. But I didn't know this either. But we don't make things nice. It ruins
Love
everything.
Don't make things.
Oh, look,
Very important.
Jesus
This is
Christ.
good writing. Don't mess it up.
It breaks your heart. It makes things a mess. We aren't here to make things perfect. The snowflakes aren't perfect. The stars aren't perfect. Not us. Not us. We're here to ruin ourselves, to break our hearts, and love the wrong people, and die. The storybooks are bullshit. Now I want you to come upstairs with me and get in my bed.
Okay.
You're Nick Cage.
Oh my God, you're such a critic.
Why I married you.
Bobster Kina. Oh, I found another peridot. Peridot?
Peridot.
Peridot?
Yes, it's an actual gemstone.
Am I getting through to you?
Oh my God. How do I get up onto this plateau? Seems important. Can't go that way. Come on, Zidane, climb. Oh my God.
John Travolta took my face.
That's all I
There
remember.
we go. Freaking monument.
I ain't no freaking monument to justice. I lost my hand. I lost my bride. Johnny has his hand. Johnny has his bride. You want me to take my heartache, put it away, and forget?
You are so mean to me.
You have to do better.
You're having me cold read this.
It's Shanley, is it not?
It is Shanley. Shanley is
Cereal is fucking great.
Shanley is tough. Shanley is tough. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
Well, toughen up.
Jesus Christ. Nicolas Cage hasn't showered since Face Off. It's what helps him is develop his immunity to bats. Oh my God. It's absolutely true. Everything that was just said is true. It's the truth. He hasn't showered since Face Off? That was years ago. Let's cure everyone. And oh no, eat it. Eat the thing.
And the Batman.
Oh, Kina lost her chance to eat the thing. You probably could have learned a handy spell. Why are you laughing?
I'm just reading a quote snap. All gold.
It's a great movie. Okay. I think I found the way to get up onto this plateau. Another griffin. Gryffindor. Do vampire kiss lines?
I remember watching
Oh,
Vampires.
Kina just died. You watched Vampire Kiss?
Not the book. Like Vampires. Best college course.
Makes sense.
Did absolute fuck all.
Okay, so do you know that Nicolas Cage insisted on eating a live cockroach for that, right? Yes, he insisted on eating a live cockroach.
I can see where he was.
Do you?
I can't.
Because I think it's weird. Wait, he begged the producers to eat the cockroach, and they were like, "No, we're not going to eat the cockroach." But they had a doctor step in. He's like, "It should be okay as long as he drinks some alcohol afterwards." And so he ate a cockroach for that movie. And Atari told a story, a secondhand story about somebody that somebody knows had Nicolas Cage come into like a diner and order some crab, but he wanted it like undercooked or like half cooked. So.
I feel like he's one.
Like Renfield, says Atari.
The cockroach or the undercooked crab?
Barely boiled lobster was what it was. Okay.
Barely would.
Barely boiled lobster. Renfield eats bugs.
What I'm hearing is, I've heard that shellfish are cockroaches. So maybe he just developed these.
Maybe. That seems very likely. Cage loved Dracula. He did love Dracula. He directed Shadow of the Vampire, didn't he? Or
What the shit? No, he didn't.
he produced or directed. He produced. He certainly produced it. He was involved in the production. Yeah, Shadow of the Vampire is It's Nicolas's Cage.
Yes, I do
Nicolas's Cage's baby.
I do not readily Philip Defoe
He-
subjecting
We put people in Nicolas Cages. Why are you making that
Yeah,
noise?
that was Elias' marriage.
On Shadow of the Vampire?
Yes.
Okay, but Nicolas Cage, when in the special features on the DVD, Nicolas Cage is all over it. Yes. You don't believe me?
I don't.
Gotta be a good vampire. My Nicolas Cage is turning.
You're not lying.
I'm not lying. No,
He wasn't.
he loves Dracula.
Well,
I was Dracula 10 times. I can't do it. That's all right. He tried to become Nosferatu in Vampire's Kiss.
No, you know what? I have genuine reason.
How else would he build a resistance to rabies?
You know he's related.
Yes, I know he's his nephew, correct?
Yes, and specifically dropped the cold.
Because he had to.
I mean,
He had to.
yes and no. He could
I mean, who didn't know that he was Coppola's nephew?
I didn't.
Everybody knew that.
I didn't know until I was
Is that a...
15.
Am I fighting a bug? I'm gonna steal from that bug.
Cockroach maybe.
I no can eat until it's weaker! Okay. Oh! It's a cactuar. A cactuar.
That looks like something that's running around in my brain at 3.
It's running around in your brain at 2:18 a.m.
Well, back in 3.
I recently knew that, says Atari. He changed his name to Cage Disassociate
Exactly.
and referenced like Luke Cage. Oh.
I didn't realize.
I didn't know he was.
Reference.
I didn't.
just knew that he was.
He's trying to. This bug is trying to confuse
It's not a
Hina.
bug. It's a cactus.
Cactuses.
You're drunk.
I think Adrian Brody. Salvador Dali.
We're gonna Blizzard it. Yeah, do it. He loves superheroes. The rabies and the half-boiled lobster make sense.
No, that's just somebody who's. He's gonna like what he likes. He likes vampires. He likes superheroes.
He wants to eat cockroaches. He's gonna eat cockroaches.
I mean, anybody who does Shanley and does Shanley well, I mean.
What's the movie where he plays the weatherman that takes up archery?
That I don't fucking know.
I mean, he's so good in adaptation. Oh, he's a great actor.
Yes, no, he's fantastic in adaptation.
He's a count.
Oh, playing himself in adaptation.
Do you know? Read The Hobbit twice a year. Sorry. We're gonna summon Rama for these guys. Goblin mages. Oh, we should silence them. Or eat them. Let's eat one. Let's see. Goblin mages probably don't like Thundara. Tattered Clouds, hello! Welcome, sir. On the night of the full moon, he rips his shirt off and sprints in the woods and howls.
Nick Cage, are
Nick-
you, or?
Shh. Nick Cage. Coppola, for sure. That's how he gets exercise. That's how he gets exercise, shins of mister. Get another drink. Can you bring me one? One of these?
Tattered
Thank you.
Clouds just redeemed
You were very
bedtime
nice.
story.
Bedtime story. Tattered Clouds, what bedtime story would you like, sir? Let's do, let's silence these guys. Oh, let's silence one of them. The other one's dead. He learned it from his uncle, who was a wolfman. The wolfman. Sorry. Really quickly, Tattered Clouds. So nice to see you, sir. If you guys haven't followed Tattered, he is super cool. He does 3D art and plays RPG type games like he's been doing Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and he's just great. How about the Japanese bedtime story? I don't have a Japanese bedtime story. Although I'm intrigued. So, Tattered Clouds, the options are here. Tell us the story of the night parade of 100 demons since Mr. There was called Old Man and his Dango? I don't know that one. Came all this way and there's still no mist at all. Yeah, and what a weird shaped village. What is that thing? Maybe it's a temple of some kind? It's very delicious shape. Inside might have fine cuisine. Yep. Jeez. All they ever think about is food. Well, all you ever think about is girls. That's right. My mind is filled with thoughts of you. Number 7. You've got it, Tattered Clouds. I'm trying too hard. Poor Zidane. Rally ho! Thank you so much. That's it. That's his. He's got little teeth things, tusks.
Side of his head? That was
Ears?
his eyeball, like.
Oh no, I think it's an earring.
Rally ho! Rally ho!
What's up with these little guys? Rally ho? Rally who?
Rally ho!
Hey, hold up.
Rally ho!
Oh, come on. Think there's a Nicolas Cage, a Nicolas Cage hunter? Shins, they're Scottish. They're Scottish? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm still traveling, been busy. Oh, tattered.
Stats needs.
It does not.
It does.
It does not.
It absolutely does.
Rally ho's are sacred greeting.
If you dinna say rally ho, then you canna enter Conde Petit. Conde Petit. Amatoon o' the dwarves. Now, wait just a minute. Rally ho! There we go. Thank you, Atari. I didn't know they were Scottish.
There you go.
Rally ho. Rally ho, you can pass. Active time event. Vivi and the couple. People here sure are different.
Come hither, ye.
Ah, I'm sorry. And where do you think you're going? You're always loitering around.
Wisht, would ye stop heckling me for once?
Away with ye. Pardon me, but where would you be without me? You didn't have to get so angry. If you didn't want to hear me complaining, you'd get back to work.
All right, woman, all right.
Lazy, no good husband of mine. Mercy me, are you nae a wee one running errands here, are ye? We need to merge Scottish accents. Thank you, Tatter, for the compliment. Pardon me, but... Well, give my regards to the others. Gee whiz. People here aren't afraid of me. Nice for Vivi for once.
You have to raise your hand up and open your mouth wide when you say rally ho. When me mouth, eh?
Welcome to Ortoon. We came to this continent looking for someone. We didn't get many outsiders here. I have to admit, the Scots words are really tough. I have an active time event. Kina accused. Uh-oh, what'd Kina do?
Rally ho! Rally ho yourself! This village have tasty munchies?
Aye, that we do. Conde Petit is Conde Petit is home to the most delicious nuts and berries in the world. And that's why folk are always stealing our food.
How rude! Thieves, very bad people!
Hard tongue rolls, says Atari.
Aye, that's right. Lots of yummy looking food here.
I'll let you have that pumpkin bomb for 1,000 gil.
Huh? Why you need gil to eat food?
If you didn't pay for something, you're stealing. Och, so you're the thief, are you no?
Not me! I only Gormand.
You canna fool me, thief.
No, I'm not thief!
Oh, an outsider. How come you built your village on this spot? 'Cause we feel the mountains, the woods, and the sun there are mayer than anywhere else. See, Conde Petit is surrounded by the mountains, near on the woods, unblessed by the sun. Conde Petit is home to a heap of good food. What's your favourite? Boiled owl, seasoned oglop. We'll go with fried root beans. We'll go the vegetarian. That's not bad. Nay, indeed. It's grand. Ach, nay, we so hasty. Why you brimble? Why you brimble in me breasty? Dagger and William.
Make you start. Blake.
Don't make me read Blake.
Make you read Blake
Excuse
for
me.
your next-
Soon I'm gonna have to find a wife for my wee William. No, lassie, wants your William for a man. Well, what's wrong with his outsider lass right here? Hi, I was wondering, aye, she's a bonny lass at that. Have any of you seen, well, she's awful small to send to the sanctuary, didn't you ken? Look at her, she's a mickle bigger than ye are, ken. I'm not marrying anybody. Sanctuary. to not too really whole laddie, says sorry. Like, damn, she's 16. Chill, right? Okay, we are at a save point. I'm gonna stop here, and we have a bedtime story. So really quick, I'm gonna bring that up. Thank you, Tattered Clouds, for doing the redeem. Find it here. Number 7, anyway. Bedtime stories. Number 7 was Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. What a great choice. Woo! Bedtime stories, says Tattered Clouds. Tattered Clouds, I hope your travels are going well. Looking forward to having you back. Okay. Winkin', Blinkin', and Nod. I'm very tempted to try and do it in a Scottish dialect now. But that would kill me. Alright. Thank you for reading for redeeming Bedtime Story. This is Bedtime Stories, Mr. Shins. I'm going to turn the music back on. And with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and save here and rate us out. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Tattered Clouds, I hope that Bedtime Story was okay. Bitrate was unstable, so I hope you guys heard everything. Who to raid? Raided. Who to raid indeed. Let's see who's going. Black is doing Bug Fables. YOLO is doing Wild Arms. Maddie the Magical Girl is doing Phoenix Wright. I think Bug Fables is such a great game, and I haven't raided Black in a little while. Let's go ahead and raid the Black and One. I'm sure some of you are there already. Thank you, everybody, for joining me tonight. Thank you, Allison, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jeff Yard. We'll go ahead and raid Black. And I will see you guys on Friday and Saturday, because we missed doing Baldur's Gate. We're going to do Baldur's Gate back-to-back, Friday and Saturday, with 2 different groups. So Friday will be Lalix and Yuki, Almacy, Wittershins, and myself, and then Saturday will be Revo, Shin the Legend,
Grandpa.
and
Favorite fire.
and Wittershins and myself. So I'll see you then, and I'll see you in your streams. Thanks again, everybody. I hope you have a good night. Let's go say hi to Black.